What's up guys, DRJ here, and today I'm going to be bringing you some Domination. The reason why I set out to do this, I wanted to show you guys this round specifically, is I've been playing around with the Assault lately, and Assault can be extremely powerful, although its main power is basically on Domination because people are forced out in the open to grab those flags. And basically this type of mode can capitalize on this defensive camping style oriented play that CoD is known for. I'm going to put out a video on it later on, down the rabbit hole video, and talk to you guys more about the death of aggressive gameplay, as I like to refer to it. But talking even about, say, aggressive styles in CoD to me is a bit like bragging about a fast 100-meter dash in the Special Olympics. I mean, I know it sounds terrible, but it's true. This type of game, like I said, for so many reasons we've talked about on so many different occasions, smashes any and all ability to basically play offensively, whether it's the radar, the guns, the kill streaks, the map with the all the different kill zones all over it. There are so many different reasons for this game. Like I said, just hampers the ability to play offensively. So by the way, that guy WFC Kevin, I believe he has my number throughout this game. I guarantee that he has host. I mean, that headshot is absolute garbage, but I think every time he sees me, he's fast dropped a trigger, and he's got a 4-bar and I have a 2 to 3 bar in this. Very, very, very frustrating. Another one of the reasons that it's difficult to play offensively, because like I said, we saw that I died probably because I pushed too far ahead, although I would have killed him if that guy was not running host. So, not much you can do. I believe the Assault package chains your kill streaks, so I think you get kill streaks off of kill streaks. So it can be really, really, really helpful to save up, those kill streaks and, pop it once you die. Anyway, like I said, the whole point of me showing this is this round, it's possible to do this every single fucking round in CoD, and I think that this style of play to me is just absolutely nauseating and disgusting. Like I said, this is the style of play that people who play like this on a consistent basis think of themselves as good players or great players, and they're terrible, they're horrendous, they're garbage. But like I said, this is the style of game that CoD is. It demands a defensive camping style of play, and when you bring a defensive camping style of play to mind, you get massive kills. So maybe my kill streaks aren't chaining, because I think I've hit like 10 in a row now, and I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, but so here I am. It's suicide to head out and grab B. Like right now, my teammates are forcing me out the door. That's nice. Gotta love unit collision. So I'm just sitting back and hanging out. The kill streaks that I'm running, I really didn't have. I haven't played around with this too much. Like, this is literally my 3rd round just playing as Assault. I honestly just looked at all the choppers and was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna choose all the choppers. So I think those are my kill streaks, are all choppers. The first, it just depends. Sometimes you can get just a massive amount of kills. Well, in a couple rounds that I've played, but it just all depends on how fast they are at shooting them down. So gotta love it. So now I got the H60 Overwatch, and I think I still have the other helicopter sitting out there as well, trying to rack up kills for me. So there we go. I think I'm 10, and there's the same guy who got me yet again. So not much you can do, like I said, when that ping difference is there, and if they're at 0 ping and I'm at over 200, and this game was looking for a game at over 200 or whatever it is. There, my H60 just saved my life. That was awesome. Then there's just absolutely nothing you can do. Like I said, one of the other reasons why it's tough to not necessarily play aggressively, but that would be more of a skill equalizer. So the whole aggressive style thing, when I talk about the death of aggressive gameplay, and like I said, I'll elaborate on this later with the rabbit hole video. But when you played earlier games that didn't have this amplified damage, and you didn't have radar, and you relied on things like map awareness and strafing ability and aiming, what ended up happening was Jesus, there are just so many of them right now. There's frag grenades. What ended up happening was that this is probably suicide, by the way, to run out here. I should just be sticking back, hanging out. What's going on right now is they're getting, well, I keep losing my point. They just keep spawning on me, and it's only a matter of time. Is that the same guy? Nope, the other dude. It's only a matter of time before I die to being swarmed on. Maybe I should have tried to leave the area. You know, like I said, when you don't have excessive damage, when you don't have radar, like I said, you start relying on things like strafing, map awareness, aiming, or precision, and you can do all sorts of fun things. Like when you play aggressively, you know, like sitting in a corner and capping a flag is suicide, right? The reason why it's suicide is because if some guy who is playing more aggressively comes blazing around that corner and strafing, he's gonna light you up and shoot you and kill you before you can shoot and hit him because he's strafing. They're anticipating, etc., etc. But because this game plays the way it does, and because there are so many different kill points, and the damage is so high, it encourages you not to move and not to strafe, but to sit in one point. And oftentimes, because the damage on the guns is so high that regardless of the fact that you're not, oh, there goes the ballistic vest, that even though you're not strafing, because they come around the corner and there are so many different kill zones, they can't be looking at all the different kill zones all at once. And, you know, it's just that much harder for, you know, somebody to be on the ball and aware of what's going on. So, yep. Same friggin' dudes. I'd assume, I don't know, wouldn't be surprised if they're both playing the same area. It's, you know, they're running like a 2-to-1 KD, and I think I finish at like a 9-to-1 KD. But, like I said, the only two guys I die from the entire time are people that have an obvious ping advantage to me. Anyway, so what ends up happening, like I said, is you encourages people to, you know, play that much more camping and that much more defensively the entire time, as opposed to, being able to play aggressively. And also what happens is because you have that defensive sort of style of play and all the different other things that makes CoD the game that it is, you get all sorts of players that are basically, it's hard to tell who's good and who's bad, because this is the type of footage that you basically see on YouTube all the time. This is fucking crap. Like, this is absolute garbage. I mean, right now I'm, what, 38-4? And this is just a fucking joke. This is taking zero skill. I mean, granted, like, you know, I have whatever good FPS skills. But this style of play, like, this is what the game demands. And most people just don't even stop to think about what the game demands of them. You know, I stop to think about what it demands of me, and I have a hard time doing it, like I said, because I feel like it's so boring and so basically gutless that I have a hard time sticking to that plan. And it's, like I said, it just feels way too simple, and it's just nauseating. Gotta love martyrdom. I cannot believe, so, you know, a bit of a tangent here, you know, playing yesterday. Depending on the map you're in, there's all sorts of, like, random barrels that are able to explode. In between, like, the barrels that explode and martyrdom and all the airstrikes and everything else that are going on, it's just kind of goofy sometimes. Makes it really, really tough to have a consistent, you know, to make consistent gameplay, to consistently stay alive or whatever. So right now, we are basically getting the shit kicked out of us. I had brief delusions about going out and trying to grab that flag. My helicopter was just annihilated. They've got air support up. They've got all 3 flags. Now they've got anti-air, they've got air. Right now, this isn't actually camping, this is just trying to survive. I don't have blind eye, so I can't run outside. My choppers are being shot down because of their anti-air support. I'm really not sure what to do at this point. I want to go take down their anti-air, I can see it right there. But as you can see, every time I run outside, I couldn't see where that guy was at all. Every time I run outside, I get hammered by their air support. Now you can see they've just called in another one. They're lasing targets. That's really fun. I'm just not sure what to do. Like I said, I feel like I can't even peek my head outside of a wall at this point. You know, back even like CoD 4, they limited, you know, the air support, and in this game they don't. And I've had all 3 choppers called in simultaneously. So there we go. I took that out. Now I'm calling in my chopper. Ate a frag grenade for it. Oh, when the airspace is clear. Okay, so it didn't pull in right away. So they can't pull in my chopper because they have too many enemy choppers up. That's interesting. Ah, wow. And managed to die. There we go. That's a fun death. Spawn in and fucking die. So now my choppers come in. So now we have dueling fucking choppers in the air. I wonder why I'm surprised they're not shooting each other down or something. So the 12-point helicopter definitely seems pretty sturdy and lethal and accurate. A total ball banger when you get it. And if you can get that, plus other choppers, or anything else in the air at the same time, it just creates absolute havoc for the enemy team. IMO right now, we should be taking all the points back, but my teammates are pretty fucking horrendous. And there I go, swooping into that point. You know, that's not playing the objectives, that's not pushing for points. But like I've started to figure out, and now the game's just about over. That's fantastic. So I kill that guy. Game's almost done. There's nobody over here. Or maybe he was... anyway, I think he was technically hiding right behind the railing. Really frustrating. Could have gone 63 and 6. Ended up going 63 and 7. You know, it's the power of both going support, or I'm sorry, assault, and like I said, playing defensively. So it's like I said, complete fucking joke. Very, very easy, and it's sad that this is what CoD is all about.